Hi guys, Beth Callback here with a quick project share for a swap entry that I'm participating in. It's called the New Beginnings Swap by Tamika. Now I know it's been a while since I've had a video posted, so first of all I want to say I sure hope everyone's doing well, staying safe and enjoying this brand new year that we are getting to experience. Anyway, on with the swap. So this was actually a really simple swap, I thought. The hardest thing for me was keeping things tiny, as in tiny enough to fit in the envelope, not to create a mailing nightmare for Tamika on the other end, right? When we do these swaps, we want to be generous, we want to be over the top, and sometimes that's not always the best. So anyway, what we had to create was a 3D memory dex card, a dangle for a planner, and a sequin mix. And strict instruction, if you send any little goodies, keep it flat. That, I think, was the hardest part. So I'm going to share what I made, and then we'll package up the last one. So for my dangle, what I did, it's a planner dangle. So I had these bow paper clips, and I used that for my base. Created my dangle on the side. Used some ribbon to kind of zhuzh it up, and a nice bling in the center. And then my sequin mix I put in these little containers. I just decorated the outside with some of the scrap paper I had used and attached it. It's attached to this card. In case anyone who's in my group is listening, these are those removable adhesive dots, so it should come on and off real easily. Okay, I'm going to put that in a bag. Because remember, you want to keep it, I was trying really hard to not create a nightmare for Tamika. So I'm using a little bag here. I'm just going to fold it over the back. And I'm going to take a little piece of tape. And just hold that down. Okay. For my memory dex card, I really hope my partners like it. But what I did is I made a three-dimensional teacup. See? I put it on some lace to make it look like it's sitting on the tablecloth. I glittered up my flower. I put some pearls for the little base of the cup. I glittered the little tea bag. I made a bow using my silhouette, which is wonderful. And all my information that was required is on the back. So very simple. Now to package them up, this is what it will look like. I'll show you a completed one. Okay. I made these boxes, which is really kind of funny. Tamika shared this box. It's a silhouette file, and I have been using this box for everything. It's so wonderful. It has a nice window on here, which is what I think makes it so pretty. And when I get done with all my layers, it's really very sturdy. So my hope is that it goes through the mail without anything getting crushed. But very easily, it fits both my little packages, and I think it's so pretty because you can see the cup on the front. And then I just took some thread and put that in on the sides, and hopefully, because these things have to go in the mail twice, once to Tamika and then once to whoever's going to get them. And then this box just folds in really easily. And it has these little spots on the side. They come out on the back. And on the front, it folds up and catches on the back. So what I did is I put a little dibby dot of glue, and I'm loving reptile glue. Here's a tip, guys. You know, none of us likes losing our pin, and I don't know if anyone else's desk is like mine, but things can get lost real easily from time to time. So what I did is I put one of those little sponge dots right there on the side. So when I take the pin off, I just stab it in there, and I don't lose my pin. But I'm really liking the reptile glue. I find it's got good wiggle room, not too much, but enough. It doesn't clog the way that the art glitter glue does, so I don't fight with it. So even if, you know, even if it's been a couple days before I get back to my craft room, I don't come back to have to fight my glue bottle. It's wonderful. And they say it's made originally with to hold down tiles, so it's supposed to be able to hold down anything you want, and I certainly have not had any trouble with it. So there you go. So then what I did, now see, let me put my little pin. What I did is I took this silk ribbon, and I love this kind of ribbon, and I just went through the handle, and then I went through my tag, this is probably the hardest part of the whole thing. There, pulled out what I thought I'd need, and that's it, tied a nice little bow. And because it's not two-sided ribbon, right? You gotta twist to keep the pretty side out. Alright, I think I can live with that. And then I make my little tails, and we are done. Which is a good thing, because I gotta go to the post office today. Get these in the mail. I don't like to be late. I stress over that. Okay. Alright, and then I have these plastic sleeves, which I'm just gonna slide this in. And I've done it 3 times, so I know it fits perfectly. Alright, I'm gonna fiddle with that bow off camera. And then I found the flattest goodie. I'm just going to slide that in the back, and I'm done. So, there you go, guys. Here's what they look like. They fit nice and pretty. I hope you enjoyed this. I sure hope that my partners like it, and I will see you with more videos later.